Welcome back to session number 11. And in this session, I'll be solving two problems related to estimated cost sheet. I'm Dr. Uma B. Pujar, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Dharwad. So let's see the problems first. Okay, students, let's solve one more problem on estimated cost sheet. This was taken from Karnataka University 2020 question paper, which was asked for 15 marks. First, let's read out the problem. Mr. Murugesh company furnishes the following data relating to manufacture of a product during the year 2019. Production was 500 units, material rupees 10,000, labor rupees 6,000, office overhead rupees 2,000, factory expenses rupees 4,000, selling expenses rupees 5,000. Profit is 25% of selling price. So this is regarding 2019 information. So it has produced 500 units and these are the costs. Now let's check out for the next year for which we have to prepare a quotation or estimated cost sheet. The company decided to produce and sell 750 units in 2020. That is in 2019, it has decided to, it had produced 500 units. Now it has decided to produce 750 units in 2020. It is estimated that first one, material cost will increase by 10%, labor cost will increase by 20%, 40% of factory and office overheads are fixed and other 60% are variable. Both factory as well as office overhead, 40% is fixed and 60% are variable. Selling expenses per unit will reduce by 20%. That is regarding selling and distribution overhead. Selling per unit will be reduced by 20%. The rate of profit will remain same as in 2019. Prepare statement showing total profit and selling price per unit for the year 2020. So first, let's prepare cost sheet for the year 2019. Now, let's put on the figures here, whatsoever given in the problem. So I have taken a cost sheet for the year 2019 for 500 units. Now, they have given material rupees 10,000. So that is raw material or direct material. That is rupees 10,000 divided by 500. It comes to rupees 20. That is for 500 units, it is 10,000. For 1 unit, it will be rupees 20. For this, we are going to add direct labor. Direct labor given is rupees 6,000. 6,000 divided by 500, it comes to rupees 12. And they are not given any information regarding direct expenses. Now let's add this and see what will be the prime cost. So prime cost is 16,000 here. The total cost is 16,000 and this is rupees 32. What is this now? This is prime cost. Prime cost. And now office expenses is rupees, office overhead is rupees 2,000. Now to make it easy, so if you have watched my last video, in that I have directly solved the cost sheet as it is, whatever given here I have taken here. But one more thing we can do here, whatever instruction they have given here can be inculcated here also, so that estimated can be prepared very easily. Now let me show you how we prepare. This is one of the method. Add factory overhead. Factory overhead, what they have given, factory expenses and office 40% are fixed and 60% are variable. That is, what is the total amount given? Total amount given is rupees 4,000. Rupees 4,000. Out of it, 40% is fixed. So fixed cost. Fixed cost is 40% of rupees 4,000. It comes to, this is 4,000. It comes to 1,600. You can directly write like this also. So it is fixed. Total is fixed here. You can directly take it as 1,600 and divide it by 500. When we divide it by 500, it comes to 3.2. 3.2. Now fixed cost is variable cost. Sorry, variable cost is 60% of rupees 4,000. So what will be that? 60% of 4,000, it will be 2,400. When we divide it by 500, it comes to 2,400. It will come to 4.80. 4.80. So this is one of the method. In my last problem, I had taken the total amount 4,000 here and I had divided it by 5,000 and the total CP was taken on the right side. But this will help you when you solve estimated cost sheet. Directly you can take this amount and this amount in the next column. So in the next sheet. So you can also do like this. If you feel it easy, you can do like this also. Let's see the total of this 16,000, 1,600 and 2,400. When we total it, it comes to 20,000 and this comes to rupees 40. And what is this now? This is works cost. Works cost or factory cost. And next again add office overhead. Again the same instruction is followed. 40% fixed and 60% variable. In one sentence they have given both factory as well as office overhead. So what is office expenses here? Office expenses is rupees 2,000. Now fixed cost is 40% of rupees 2,000. So what will be the answer? That is, it will be 800. Take it directly because it is fixed. And next, variable cost is 60% of rupees 2,000. So what will be the answer? That comes to 1,200. And check it, what will be the per unit? 800 divided by 500, it comes to 1.60. And this 1,200 divided by 500, it comes to 2.40. Let's total this and see what will be the cost of production. Add all this. So check out 20,000 plus 800 plus 1,200. It comes to 22,000 and this will be rupees 44. What is this? This is cost of production. And now add selling and distribution overhead. Selling and distribution overhead. What's given in the problem regarding selling and distribution overhead? Selling expenses per unit will reduce by 20%. It's for next, this thing selling expenses is rupees 500. So that take it directly 500 and 500 divided by 500, it comes to rupee 1. So let's total this so that we can see the total amount of cost of sales. So this is cost of sales, 22,500, 22,500, and this will be 45 rupees. And next to this, we are going to add 25% on selling price profit, 25% on selling price. So profit 25% on selling price on sales, that, but we don't know what is the sales amount or the selling price. That is, we can take it as or as I said in my earlier problem, it will be 25% means 1/4. When we take it on cost, the denominator will decrease by one number. So I have told you this, 1 divided by 3 on cost. So that is equal to 1 divided by 3 into what is the cost, 22,500, or you can take per unit also. Both the answer will be right, correct here. If you take per unit also, it's right. If you take total amount also, it will be right. So when we do this, it will come to 7,500. Check it out. Take your calci out and see what will be the answer. And this will be rupees 15. And let's total and arrive at the sales. What is the sales? When we add profit to cost of sales, sales will be 30,000. And cost per unit will be rupees 60. So this is a very simple cost sheet. Now let's do the estimated cost sheet. Now we have to keep this as base. So remember this, write down it in the book so that we can compare it and do this. Yes. So what's given in the problem? First point, direct materials. In estimated cost sheet, see here, direct material cost will increase by 10%. So last year it was rupees 20 and now it has increased by 10%. We should take CPU as base except office and administration overhead and fixed costs. All other cost CPU should be taken as base. Now last year it is 20 rupees. Now it has increased by 10% more. Let's do it and see. Direct materials. Last year it was, so last year it was rupees 20, and this year it is increased by, that is, I'll write an arrow mark here so that this is increased indication. So increased by 10%. So that is 10% of rupees 20 is equal to rupees, what is that, 0.2 rupees. So we'll keep it here point. Okay, now this total will be taken in CPU column. So what will be the total? Total is 22 rupees. 22 rupees. When we multiply this 22 with 750, it comes to 16,500. 16,500. Now to this we are going to add direct wages or direct labor. Direct labor, what's given in the column? Direct labor. Labor cost will increase by 20%. So it is, last year it's 12 rupees. Now it will increase by 20%. So again, take it. Last year it was rupees 12. And this year, again, this year, it is increased by, it is increased by 20%. 20%. So 20% of rupees 12. Take down 20% of rupees 12. That will be 2.40. 2.40. Now let's take this total here in CPU column. The total will be 14.40. 14.40. Multiply with 750, it comes to 10,000. 10,800. Let's total this so that we can see what will be the prime cost. 36.40 and this will be 27,300. So this is prime cost. Prime cost. So this year it is increased by 10%. So take it as 10% here. So 10%. So this is what. And next, factory overhead. Add factory overhead. Factory overhead. So as given, 40% is fixed and 60% is variable. Let's take here 40% is fixed and 60% is variable. 60% is variable. Let's check out this. Last year, what was the condition? Factory overhead. See here, factory overhead fixed was 1,600. Just for fixed amount, you have to take this 1,600, and for variable, you have to take this 4.8. We have already divided the amount, so it will be easy now to take this 1,600 and 4.8. For fixed, you have to take 1,600. That is equal to rupees 1,600, and for this rupees what was 4.8. So this 4.80 directly we have taken here. I now fixed, you can put it directly here as 1,600, no problem, because there is no any increase or decrease in fixed cost. And then multiply it with 750, it comes to, oh, sorry, divide it by 750, it comes to 2.13. And now the per unit, you take it directly here, 4.80, multiply with 750, it comes to 3,600. So this was made, this adjustment was made last year itself. So it has become easy to take here directly. So fixed amount, we have taken it here, and per unit, we have taken it here, we have divided here, we have multiplied here. So this is one of the method where you find easy to do estimated cost sheet. Now we'll add this. This comes to 43.33, and this 32,500. 32,500. This is works cost. Works cost. And now let's add office overhead. Again, this also we have 40% fixed. 40% fixed. Let's see what is the amount, and 60% variable. 60% variable. So let's check out. See here, it's here only. Fixed cost is 800, variable is 2.4. Fixed is 800, take as it is directly. Fixed, we have to take total cost. Variable, we have to take unit cost. So 800 and 240. It is rupees 800, and this comes to rupees 2.40. Now fixed amount, you take it directly here, 800, and this per unit, you take it here as 2.4. Now you multiply this with 750, it comes to 1,800, and when you divide this 800 with 750, it comes to 1.07. So this is how you calculate the costs under estimated cost sheet. Now let's total this. This comes to 46.80, and the total amount will be 35,100. So what is this? This is cost of production. Cost of production. And now add selling and distribution overhead. Add selling and distribution overhead. Let's see what's given in the problem regarding selling and distribution overhead. There is some adjustment given here. Selling expenses per unit will reduce by 20% per unit. So per unit is ₹1. It will be reduced by 20%. So ₹1, it's last year it's ₹1, and this year it will be reduced by 20%. 20%. So that is last year it was ₹1, and this year it is decreased or reduced by 20%. By 20%. So that is equal to 20% of ₹1. 20% of rupee 1 is equal to, that comes to rupee 0.2. We have to minus this because it has reduced. So we have to minus this here. That is 1 minus 0. It comes to, what will be the answer here? It comes to 0.8. That is 0.8 rupees. Now multiply this with 750. It comes to 600 rupees. 600. Now let's total this first. What will be the total? The total 47 rupees 60 paise, and this total will be 35,700. What is this? This is cost of sales. Cost of sales. And now profit, they have given 25% on sales. Let's see profit 25, that is 1/4. 25 divided by 100 means it is 1/4 on sales. But we don't know sales, so we can take it 1/3 on cost. That is equal to 1 divided by 3 into 35,700, or you can take per unit also 1/3 into 47,600. So that will be 11,900. So you can check it out, or else you can take 1/3 into 47.60. It will come to 15.87. Let's write down here 11,900, and per unit will be 15.87. Now let's total this so that we can find out the sales amount. Sales will be, total it, this is 63.47. That is, for 1 unit it is 63.47, and for total 700 units it takes 47,600. So this is how you calculate estimated cost sheet. Just be careful, read the instruction properly, and then make the changes. And let's see one more problem here. And this was from Karnataka University 2018 question paper, which was asked for 15 marks as case study. A manufacturer produced and sold 300 washing machines during 2017. Following are the details. Direct materials rupees 7,80,000, direct wages 4,20,000, factory overhead rupees 2,10,000, administrative overhead rupees 1,41,000, selling price per unit rupees 6,000. For sales, it is estimated that, first point, each washing machine needs material worth rupees 2,700 and direct wages rupees 1,500. Factory overheads are recovered as a percentage of direct wages. Total administration overheads are fixed at all level of activity. Prepare a statement to show profit per unit if selling price is reduced by rupees 100 each. Actual output and sales are 500 washing machines in 2018. Give reasons for decrease in profits and suggest how profits can be increased. So in the year 2017, they have produced 300 units, And in the year 2018, they want to produce 500 washing machines. So these instructions are given. See here, only these two information are given. Direct materials worth rupees 2,700 and direct wages rupees 1,500 is being used, and other things we have to adjust now. So let's see what's given here. So this is the normal cost sheet which I have already prepared for you to make it easy. Okay. See here. You can see this. The full page can be viewed now. So this is normal cost sheet. Whatever is given in the problem, we have taken directly. It is the cost sheet for 2019 for 500 units. Direct material 10,000 rupees, and per unit I have calculated here. Direct labor 6,000, factory overhead again I have divided here. 40% is fixed and 60% is variable. Now to make it easy, I have done this. Okay, let's see one more problem. I have solved this. Just I'll tell you how I solved this and arrived at the answer. A manufacturer produced and sold 300 washing machines during 2017. Information are given here. Direct material 7,80,000, direct wages 4,20,000, factory overhead 2,10,000, administration overhead 1,41,000, selling price per unit 6,000. So selling price is already given here. So this is regarding 2017 for 300 washing machines. These information are available. And for estimation, each washing machine needs material worth rupees 2,700 and direct wages rupees 1,500. So this is for 2018 for 500 machines. So total administration overhead are fixed at all level of activities. Factory overheads are recovered as a percentage of direct wages, and prepare a statement to show profit per unit if the selling price is reduced by 100 each. So here it is 600. Now next year the selling price will be reduced by 100 rupees. Actual output and sales of 500 washing machines in 2018. Let's see the cost sheet for 2017 first. So for 2017 for 300 washing machines, this is the cost sheet prepared. So direct materials, it is 7,80,000 divided by 300, it comes to 2,600. The direct wages given in the problem 4,20,000 divided by 300, it comes to 1,400. And when we add these two, prime cost can be found. And when we add factory overhead given as 2,10,000, and when we divide it by 300, it's 700, we get works cost. And to this, when we add office overhead, that is 1,41,000 divided by 300, it comes 470, we get cost of production. To this we are going sales, it's already given per unit, it is 6,000 multiplied by 300, it comes to 18 lakh. The balancing figure will be the profit. So this is regarding 2017 cost sheet, very simple. And now let's see the estimated cost sheet. For estimated cost sheet, they have told direct material worth rupees 2,700 and direct wages rupees 1,500. Let's see here. This is estimated cost sheet. Direct materials, they are given 2,700, direct wages 1,500 into 500, it comes to 13,500. 1,500 into 500, it comes to 7,50,000. So here is the prime cost. Now the third point, factory overhead. Regarding factory overhead, what they have given, factory overheads are recovered as a percentage of direct wages. So here direct wages is 4,20,000, factory overhead is 2,10,000. We have to find out the percentage of factory overhead on direct wages. What is the percent of factory overhead regarding direct wages? So when we put this formula, it comes to 50%, exactly 50%. You can see here. So factory overhead of direct wages is 4,20,000, exactly 50% is the factory overhead. So that is 50% of direct wages. Last year, factory overhead is 50% of direct wages. So this year also you have to continue as it is. So this year also you have to see factory overhead will be 50% of direct wages. So 50% of direct wages we have taken here, and we have calculated works cost. And office overhead, regarding office overhead, they have given some adjustment here. See, in the problem they have given see, total administrative overheads are fixed at all level of activity. Fixed total administrative overhead. Total means this, not this. Total administrative overhead will remain same at all level of activity. All level of activity means if you produce 1 unit, or if you produce 100 unit, or if you produce 700 washing machine or 1000 washing machine, this will remain constant. So that is the meaning of that. So will remain at all level of activity means the total cost. See here, 1,41,000 office overhead. I have taken it here as 1,41,000 divided by 500. It comes to 282. So here we got here as cost of production. And now sales given in the problem, it will, the cost selling price will be reduced by rupees 100. So 6,000 minus 100, it comes to 5,900 into 500 machines. It is 29,000, 29,50,000. And this will be the balancing figure. Profit will be the balancing figure. So this is how you calculate cost sheet, normal cost sheet, as well as estimated cost sheet. So dear students, hope you understood the problems I have given, tried to give you the best what I can give, and I have done my best. I think you all understood these problems, and please check some more problems and keep trying to solve the problems. I'll be coming up with another few problems. Until then, have a nice time. Thank you very much.